What's up, everyone? It's your boy Jamaica here, coming at you with another deck tech. This is my first deck for season 26. It's GHALTA-NOUGHT. Maybe some of you thought I would be playing with Fragment Dreadnought, and you're right. But I'm playing it also with GHALTA, which is a throwback from season 20. I played this deck, I think, just as a different way of playing Dreadnoughts. I just love 12/12 Tramplers, so just throw some GHALTAs in there. If For a quick rundown of the deck, really it's just like an elf deck with a bunch of like 1-mana accelerants, and then like Rofellos and Draga Tree Speaker, which you all want to power out. You can make this is back in the day when they didn't have slip out the back, but honestly, if you started with like with turn 1 mana elf, you can go Mimic into 12/12. So that was a turn 2 12/12 back in the day, which is fueled by the green spells. But also, if you have a bunch of 12/12s running around, you can fuel your Galta, and especially with a planeswalker like Vivian, Champion of the Wilds, which gives your creatures flash, you can actually use Galta to pay for the Dreadnought, or vice versa or something like that. Or it's mostly like if you play a Dreadnought, then you can flash into Galta. You could use the Galta to pay for the Dreadnought, and maybe play another Galta if you have one in your hand. So that's kind of the deck. Really, there's not much to say about it. I think I think in the past I had about 10 of the one mana add a mana things, but there's room for some other things because there's some newer cards in this season. Tree Speaker is really good because it makes it has that 2 mana thing on turn 2, which is really strong. Rafellos was usually Landlord Tribe because you wanted more power for some things, but because you have basically Fauna Shaman, you don't need that. You just need a bunch of mana all the time. So Rafellos is the best at that. But it sucks. Is the problem with the old decks is that it was a legendary, and if you had multiples, it was really bad. But now with multiple legendaries, you could just use Fauna Shaman to go find things. So you can just find like the Galta or the Dreadnought, or like some like fun ups that I have here. The Mimic we already talked about, which is pretty much just for Dreadnought, but it also triggers Mirror Superion, which makes Draga Cheesemaker like it's the best Draga Cheesemaker like post like level up sort of use. If you have Tree Speaker, you can make a turn 2 Superion, which is pretty good. Or if you can sequence something like turn 1 Tree Speaker, turn 2 Mimic, you can like turn 3 Superion into a Galta. That's exactly 10 because this triggers colors creatures, so it's good for Dreadnought, but also Mirror Superion. Vivian, Champion of the Wilds is pretty strong, gives your creatures flash, so you can flash into that Galta when you want. It's also just good to like dodge sorcery speed removal, which is what slip out the back is usually the face spells usually good for. So it's kind of like the other part of that. The -2 is good for finding the creatures, so everything's like pretty strong with this card, which is why I'm playing this again. I played this without Vivian. It doesn't feel as strong, but with Vivian, it's like super good. It's kind of like the thing that ties everything together because it does like 3 things at once. Two. It's a Planeswalker. Planeswalker's good. Planeswalker good. But the real kind of new card here is Fauna Shaman. Like I said, it just kind of turns your like extra legendaries into other pieces that you need here or there. There are a couple of one-ups in here. It's only when you have a ton of mana, and raise forerunners are basically trample or overrun. This is basically refuels you, Regal Force, and Yeva is kind of like the fifth Vivian. It only kind of works with Galta, but it's not bad. I'm trying it. I could see something like Timeless Witness being good as well. That could be like fine, just kind of like a recursive sort of threat, or try to buy back some stuff. So I think Yeva could be okay. It's kind of come up once where having green creatures have flash, so it's come up, and it's a 4/4/4. It's not like a terrible card, but probably Timeless Witness is better, but we'll see. The sideboard kind of changes a little bit just to mostly like fill with creatures, Confana Shaman. So this was Sorcerer Spyglass, but Revoker is better. It's mostly against Wave. Parallax Wave is kind of a messed up card. Crossing Grip's kind of a similar vein. Also, it hits Dreadnought as well. Lead a Stampede more for the grinding matchups where I kind of like refuel my hand a bit when they kind of just 1-for-1 me. This is basically like more Vivians in a sense. Foundation Breaker is just another like enchantment artifact hate card that's a creature. So it's good. Malaris is specifically for Infect. I think Infect is probably one of the worst matchups, so maybe I should have more of these, but if they play a Planet Agent, I really can't kill it. I don't have like fight cards or anything, so I'm kind of leaning on Malira here. Safekeeping is mostly just for like also removal decks, so maybe I should just play more Lead to Stampedes, but sometimes they'll just like have an answer for your Dreadnought or your Galta, and you just kind of want to protect it for like a turn or two. That's kind of all you need. And this is the graveyard hand running with Nile Spell Bombs and a single Dryad Militant. I don't know if this will come up really. I think it's just finding as like Lingering Souls, but you shouldn't really care about Lingering Souls. We have a bunch of 12/12s, Tramplers, so I don't know, but Spellbound's probably the good one. You could play. I think I had like Keep Doll on this list, but I don't know if Keep Doll is really good enough for Oops, which seems to be a pretty strong deck. So I'm just gonna rock Spell Bombs and see where we're at here. So playing in my first tournament this season. So I played a couple matches here and there in the leagues and other games, but I know this deck. You know, I think it's good when you start a new season. Just kind of play what you kind of know. And I could play like the blue deck, but I want to try this. It's fun. I like it. So yeah, here we go. All right, round one. I'm gonna play. I love it. No lands. Can't have that. No lands. Can't have this either. This is one of the downfalls. My deck is so greedy that I play so few lands, but this is gonna happen every now and then. I'm gonna keep this. I'm just gonna pray for a second land. I mean, I have two elves. What could go wrong? This is one of the downfalls of this deck, though. I'm just so greedy with lands. I should really play like 19. I should really be playing like 19. Sorry. Sorry. I have to like put this over here for now. Oh, I did make it. Okay. Shrine of the Forsaken Gods. Okay. I guess my Finno Elves get to live. Will I draw the land? Actually, it doesn't matter if I draw a land. I could just have the elf here. Alright, I'll just play two elves. Okay. TOing things. Surely nothing can go wrong. Nothing did go wrong. This is fine. Oh, this is fine. Okay. Okay. I kind of like Tree Speaker, but I think I need to slam this Vivian. And I need to, like, find... I don't know what I guess I could find a Dreadnought. That'd be nice. I don't feel like my Vivian's gonna be pressured anytime soon. Oh, hey, look at that. I also have a Fauna Shaman. It's not bad. But I think I'll just take the Dreadnought. I'm gonna flash in the Tree Speaker in a turn. My creatures have flash now, so... Okay. Sorry, I think I'm not TOing. Since... I'll just flashes in. Doing a lot of things at once right now. I'm doing a ton of things all at once. It's very hard to, like, do a lot of things all at once sometimes. Hey, cool. This person got it. Okay. I'm gonna roll up on this, I guess. I can't really attack into the 2-2. Familiar Familiar is so weird to have when, like, Circuit Mender is, like, wildly better than this. I don't know. Okay. I'm gonna level this up. So now I have 4 mana. And I will... I could just flash in everything when I feel like this. What if it's 8 Mender? Oh, God. Waiting for their deck to arrive. Okay. They're they're Eldrazi. They chose Eldrazi with this. This is interesting. So we got a brew. But isn't everything a brew right now? Bearer of Silence. I have to sack a creature. It's unfortunate. Which they haven't paid the kicker. It's air quotes kicker. It's like kicker. It's basically kicker. Just waiting. This is why I play this deck, by the way, because if I want to play 12/12s in this format, I think I need to play with elves. This can't block, right? Okay. I'm gonna take this too. Oh, they... okay. I will play this. And we'll play this. I will play this. God, I haven't activated Eldrazi Mimic in forever. I almost messed that up. Okay. We'll sack this 12/12. Alright. Alright, cool. What? Okay, so some sort of like Eldrazi ramp deck. I don't feel very pressured against this. Especially if they're playing like sacrifice effects. These aren't that good. What was the Planeswalker? Oh, it's Tameo, Collector of Tales. Um, I don't know if I really need anything. I can play like Lead to Stand. I don't really feel like sideboarding, honestly. I don't really know what their deck does. But if I had to guess, I could play like Lead to Stampedes, maybe. I don't know, they're like a colorless deck. What can they really do against me? I'll play like Tameo Safekeeping. I don't know what they could do, but I'll just shave some things. Um, it's hard to like shave cards in this deck. Everything kind of feels necessary, but I'll take out the colorless stuff. Mm. Um, man, sketchy one lander. This is kind of like a mold of 6 anyway. This hand's pretty good though. If I draw a land, I think I just mull it. I mean, this is kind of just a mull. Not is it really? I'm gonna keep. I'm on the draw. I could draw a forest. I could just draw the forest here. See? A collective sigh. A collective breath was let out right there. See? See? Okay. Ooh. I think I'll just play the Superion. Why not? Good old Tarmogoyf. Nothing beats Tarmogoyf. I could actually like run out the Mimic and then play the Superion if I draw. Because if I draw a Galta, I could play on turn 3. So it's kind of a misplay. I don't know. Probably not. It might not matter. Corrupted Crossroads. I do love me a Corrupted Crossroads. Mm, I think I'll just play the Vivian here. Like, plus on the Superion and just attack. I could just, like, flash in, like, a Finhorn Elves in the turn. Or I could just get countered. Okay. I get the kind of roll up here. I love Superion. No Heartless Summoning here. Secluded Courtyard. I think they'll name Eldrazi. So they could play the Bearer of Silence. Oh, or nothing, I guess. Okay, I'll flash Finhorn Elf in play. Ooh, that's kind of a nice one. I'm gonna roll down here. Try to look for something to do. Mostly Ghalta. I will take a Ghalta. I could. It doesn't cost very much. If I play the. Okay, Fauna Shaman's not bad. I'll take that. Mm. Fauna Shaman go find some stuff. I could just dump my hand this turn. Regal Force. Regal Force is pretty big. Okay, what is the up like 7, right? They haven't really done. Okay, Sphere of the Suns. Okay, flashing this. I'll flash in Rofellows. It doesn't really do that much. It's basically a worse tree speaker. Okay, let's just bring them all out. Ooh, Yeva. That's like double Vivian. Huh. Let's just level this guy up. I don't need any creatures anymore, so I roll up with the Superior. Aren't they just dead here? 6, 7. I mean, they're dead on board, so I feel like attacking with everyone. I feel like attacking with a lot of people here. Yeah, okay. I was like, wait a minute. I go attack them. I was thinking about doing things. I was like, wait, they're just dead on board. But that's what happens when you just don't do anything. All right, round 2 with the GHALTA-NOUGHT list. This is a mulligan. You really want to just start with a turn 1 thing, no matter what it is. I think my opponent's playing Mono Red. We kind of peeped them last round, so this is fine. I can keep. Gonna get rid of the Vivian here. I can just Fauna Shaman whatever I need at this point. Kumano faces Kazakhstan. Kind of a staple in these mono red decks now. Or not a Vivian anyway. I imagine this is dying. But it means our fellows get to live on. Or they could be like mostly creatures, maybe? I don't know. We'll see. Tarfire. I love it. With a rabbit battery. Wonder if they have some sort of like delirium thing. Or maybe just Tarfire is just the next best shock. I guess we'll go high roll here with the Rofellows. This is kind of a tough matchup. It really depends on like how it can get these things to live. Okay, another Tire Fire. Hmm. Because if I draw a land, I can trade to Ghalta for a 12/12. So I'll play this Fauna Shaman. I'll trade a 12/12 for a 12/12. Because then I can like discard this, play the Mimic, do this. Phoenix Chick, it's pretty good. Incinerate, okay. Well, I think I'm just dead. Alright. I did draw the land. I would have made a 12/12 there, but it would have been a little too slow. Alright, at least I haven't revealed what I'm actually doing. So, I just look like an elf deck, which is true. I am partially an elf deck. This is kind of a rough one. I used to play stuff like Basilisk Caller to come back in these kind of matchups, but I don't really know. I think it maybe like safekeeping. All of this like expensive stuff is kind of bad. I might even play Lead the Stampede. You know what? Foundation Breaker couldn't be that bad. They're playing like Kazakhstan and Rapid Battery. Maybe like I could play like a Foundation Breaker. I don't really know if I need all this end game stuff. They're just really terrible draws. I can play Lead the Stampede. It's a little I don't know. If I could just like run out of Superion. What's the worst that could happen? Yeah, I'm just gonna drop. I mean, the 4/4 is not that bad. It's just like it has fine stats, but I might die by that time. Yeah, I kind of want to shove a lead the Stampede in here. I don't. Probably not. Yeah, let's just try to plow through this. Again, though, if they don't like respect what I'm doing, I think it could be okay. Like, there's no way they see this like 12/12 plan here, right? Unless they're fans of the show. Oh, this hand, I'm gonna mulligan. This hand's not great. This hand is okay, I guess. I guess they've just been to the Vivian here. They play the thing, the Kazakh Kazakhstan, the Saga. I'll probably just Foundation Breaker it. I'm pretty fine with this. Of course. I think I can't cast right now. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, we're doing it. If I draw oh my god, they have nothing here? Oh, they must have a burn spell. No! They're just holding burn. Okay, go Fauna Shaman. Go Fauna Shaman, go. Eat this burst lightning. Eat this burst lightning, Fauna Shaman. Yeah! Yeah! Alright, all they do is tap out and make a 12/12. Yes? Alright. Alright, good luck. Look what I'm doing now. Okay. It's me again. If they have Raise MG in their deck at all, I'm just gonna lose it. Okay. Alright. Alright. Now here comes the artifact hate. Here comes all the artifact hate, which makes like safekeeping pretty good. Yeah, let's just run it back. Sure, I can keep. If they don't respect my 1/1, then I make a 12/12. But they could have like artifact removal. Now, their deck might change dramatically. Could have they just witnessed. Okay. Why didn't they attack with their Phoenix chick? They can't block that last turn. Let's kind of realize that. Okay. So here's a quandary. Do you kill the elf or do you wait for the mimic now? Because if you don't kill the elf, then I just do a bunch of other things. And then I have a bunch of elves in play. This is actually kind of fun. This is a fun sub game. Because I think I had to think about it. Bolt the bird or don't bolt the bird. Or just okay, they're bolting the bird. Okay. I think someone's saying like Seal of Fire could be really good right now. I kind of agree. Okay. They have 2 cards left. They just have to grind this out. I'm gonna play 2 things. If they like arc trail me, then like so be it. But I think it's better than just playing a fellows out and getting it killed. I guess they have like multiple burn spells, but that'd be annoying. I'm just gonna play a bunch of stuff otherwise. Okay. Stormblood. Seal Fire better than a shock? That's a good question. I think I ran out everything here. Yeah, I'm gonna run everything. No, I only have 5 mana. I think I run out the Mimic and the Fauna Shaman, and not the Rafellos. The Rafellos can make. They could turn this into a Galta. Yeah, I think Fauna Shaman. Yeah, Fauna Shaman Rafello seems the best here. It's like the most upside. They have one card left. I mean, it's probably a burn spell. But these are all like burn worthy things. Could just make a Galta. Or if I draw like a Superion, now I can play Superion. So there's like a lot of stuff. What does this do? 2 or greater? Okay, I'll just take 6, I guess. I'll have to block soon. Okay. Okay. That's fine. I have a 12/12 now. I can start blocking these Zergos. Hmm. Yeah, I guess I run out everything here. I could like double block the Zergo. Take the greed line and play 2 mimics. No, because I'm really looking to just double block this. Swing for 24. No, I could draw a Vivian here. Because I kind of want to double block this, or double block this, and then keep my 12/12 around. I get hit for 3. Okay. What was my next card here? I don't know. Alright, we'll just play a 12/12 and win the game. That's the name of the game. Alright, round 3 with the GHALTA-NOUGHT list. I think my opponent's playing Orzhov, or Orzhov Slide, so this hand seems okay. I'll keep. I do have a ton of creatures, so maybe I get past all the slide stuff by just flooding the board. They do have rafts too, so I kind of have to be conscious of that. But I'm gonna pump my trees, level my tree speaker, play the Rafellos, try to find something that's Vivian. Thorn of Amethyst, yes, that's what we were talking about earlier. Okay, Astrolabe. Astrolabe will come back to the format. I think this is probably the most fair Astrolabe format. Pauper just can't handle this card. They just can't. Yeah, I'll just run this Vivian out. I'm gonna minus like immediately here. Try to find something. Huh. Well, that's a lot of stuff. I guess the Galta is better. I could actually like reasonably cast it soon. How much does this cost? It costs 9. Soon. Soon. Hope they don't have Condemn. That'd be annoying. Playing elf? Sort of. Yes. Yes, I'm playing elves. I have elves in my deck, yes. It's probably a Dead of Winter. Okay, Stranglers. Wait. No, I have a Galta. No. I had this thing in exile. No, I fueled their fire. Huh. I guess I just roll this down a bunch and then see what happens. I want to draw a card. Guess I'm taking Fauna Shaman. I guess I'll roll up for now. I don't know what Colossal Growth is. Oh, yeah, that's pretty nice. Alright, it's acceptable. I guess the Flash Vivian gives like a lot of play against uh like sorcery speed wrath effects that I think my opponent would play. Easy prey. I will add 2 mana in response. This revealed. Face down. Oh, so they don't know what this is. Interesting. So they don't know I have a Fauna Shop in my. Oh. Ooh. So now I can make a Galta. I can make a 12/12, or just make a Galta. Because I could turn the Rafellos into a Dreadnought, flash into Dreadnought, play the Galta, and then choose whether to keep the Dreadnought or the Galta. I'd probably keep the Galta. So I will have to roll this up. Unfortunately, it turns on to like some stuff, like if they have like Touch of Spirit Realm or something. That's why I rather keep the Galta. Because, I mean, they both keep my Touch of Spirit Realm in some weird way. Alright. I will activate this for fellows. We'll play a Dreadnought. I will play a Dreadnought. I will play this Galta. I'm gonna keep the Galta. Because it can have, like, they have Relic Order main deck, so I don't want to have this exposed. So cancel this. I will block this. God, Fauna Shaman is so good in this deck. It's so much better. I can't believe it all hasn't been legal before. It's like all together. Okay. This is a wave. Wave would be really annoying. Okay, that's really annoying. Exodia incoming. They do have Exodia. This is the very annoying part of the deck. Yep. I'm surprised they let me go to my upkeep. Because I didn't have any of this card. I can't believe they didn't like do that on my upkeep. If they were gonna do that. Alright, well. I'm about to lose everything here. How far do I play this game until I just concede? I don't know. I'm not sure yet. I feel a concession coming though. I have 5 lands or 6 lands in my 18 land deck. Oh, mismatching snow covered lands. No. not Monk Idealist. Alright, I'm just gonna concede this. They have this, like, goofy little loop here. I can't really stop it, so I'm not gonna try. It's gonna take forever. Also, just no point in trying this far. Okay, I like Revoker here. I like Croson Grip. It's kind of nice. I kind of want to play Spellbomb. If they're gonna play like these Monk Idealist Arm Answer nonsense, I think I want Spellbomb. Unfortunately, it's not really good with Fauna Shaman. This is where I wish I had Heap Doll. But Heap Doll is like a one-shot. It's not like super great. Excuse me, I'm a little nasally right now. I think I want exactly 2. Alright. Yeva. I think this is the match for Yeva. I'm not really sure. I don't hate this. I actually like this. And this. But I need a board for this. I'm just gonna trim. Actually, Superion's not. No. The problem with Superion is that they play Relic Order. And it's just gonna get better. So I don't know. Relic Order is like really bumming me out. So I think I have to board out all the Superions. I mean, again, Revoker's the same thing, but I could play Tamio's Safekeeping. That could be not bad either. I don't know. I'm not really high on that, though. This is tough. This is a little tough. Um, Maybe I don't need this. It's such a bad top deck. But I don't know. A lot of these like large drops are. That's why you have Photoshop. You just like cycle them to something new. Maybe I don't know. Maybe I'm just not playing Spellbomb. I'm not really sure. Tripping or Fellows seems kind of. I guess like Tree Speakers do it worse, but don't play like Superion. So maybe we can like cut a couple of these. Yeah, maybe that's goofy, but that's probably better. If I'm cutting Superion, then I don't need Tree Speakers much. Because they have Fellows anyway, so yeah, let's try that. Really, I just want to like turn to a Dreadnought with Mimic. Hmm, this is close. It's kind of close, actually. I think I can mulligan. I think I can find a better 6. You really want to start with a 1-drop. Alright, this is mildly better, I guess. God, this just gets blown up by a 2-2. This hand just gets blown up by a 2-2. If I just draw a bunch of Dreadnoughts, maybe we could just like mimic them to death. I don't know. If I draw another 12-12, I just like hit them twice. Maybe? No! What is this? No. No, they just killed this too! Nonsense. Monk Idealist gets a lot better. What is this? Maybe I should have brought in the Foundation Breaker too. Okay. What is that? It's Life of Toshiro Umizawa. It's a saga. It killed my 2-1. That's all that matters. Give me a second. Jeez. All right. All right, you got me. Maybe I should have brought the lead Stampede in. Maybe this is a grinder matchup than I thought. Well, it is, but I misevaluated this matchup. It's a mana elf. Well, I can't flash this in without a Vivian. Wasteland Strangler. The problem with like running out of Vivian now is that it's a planeswalker. And it just dies to like my board, this board here. So my hand's not super awesome. All right, Rofellos. You're gonna have to hold it down for a second. Rofellos makes a ton of mana, so if I play a Vivian, it's like I might have enough mana to do all this. I don't know. This costs 10. No, I don't. No, if I find a Vivian, I definitely have enough mana. If this Rofellos lives. Easy prey. Yep. This is the most beat down I've ever seen this slide deck. Oh, another Galta. Yeah. Alright. I'm just gonna. I'm not winning from this spot. There's no way. I would have to, like. Maybe I should mold a 5 there. I don't know. This might be a tough matchup. Alright. Round 4 with the Pain Dreadful Galta list. I'm gonna keep this hand. Oh, my opponent's playing a Biting Grace. Oh my god. They're playing with like oh, that's right. They're playing the Martyr's Grace deck. Oh god. They've like fogs. This is so bad for me. Oh, this is gonna be actually awful. I think game one, this is gonna be incredibly awful. I'll just have to kill them very quickly, I guess. I'm gonna attempt to kill them very quickly before they can set up their stuff. If they set it up, then I just die. But I need to figure out how they win the game too. Okay. Oh wait, they're a Stax deck. That's right. They're playing like Doom Foretold. What is this? Okay, so I'm losing my Tree Speaker. Awesome. Um, I'm not just gonna throw something here to get killed, so I will just pass. Yeah, I mean, it does like their mana's probably fine, so they don't need the Astrolabe, but they just get the draw card and they make a thing and they gain life. I lose. A lot of things just happen. A million things happen. All right, I'll discard this forest. End-raised foe runners. Exactly what I needed. They can play braid. I think they play braids too. Such a weird like build, but I think I beat the stacks part of this deck just fine. So if I play the Vivian and I find a Galta, I make a 12/12 like instantly. Literally instantly. So that's kind of fun. Oh, what the heck? Okay, not with this. Not like this. Not like this. A non-land, non-token permanent. No, not like this. Okay, well, I know what I'm discarding. Hand raised runners. Forerunners. Oh my goodness. This is because I didn't draw a one drop. Oh, I had a one drop. Oh, they have a braids now? That's awesome. Kinda want to concede. Um I can't play two things at a time now. Like, I could Fauna Shaman, but then what? Like I lose I guess I could just lose the Fauna Shaman here. I could sack, search for something. I don't know. I'm not sure where I'm going here, but I'm gonna continue playing the game. Maybe they attack the braids. I will just block. Maybe they just attack with braids. I would love the block. I would choose the block. So are they a Stax deck, or are they just an Abiding Grace deck? What is it? Because I swear they're playing Abiding Grace. Okay. Okay. All right. The problem is, what am I searching for? I don't know. Maybe another one drop, I guess. Oh, Vindicate? That's cool. Okay, I'm just conceding now. Oh gosh. Dark Ritual the Dark Ritual Doom Foretold was kind of ridiculous. It just like really put me on a terrible path here. Alright. This is not great. Because if they are doing the Abiding Grace stuff, which I remember them playing, I'm so boned. Because like I don't I don't know. I can't beat both halves. I think I definitely can't beat maybe I can't beat the Stacks half. Alright. Well, I don't have much for that part anyway, so I think I'll just try to like build my hand up. Like Yiva doesn't seem very good. Maybe like Foe Runner. I don't think I really need Foe Runners. My stuff needs to stay alive. But like Tamio's Safety doesn't really do that. It's so goofy to bring this in, but I know they're playing it. So if I get like Kami locked, then I'm just dead. Just absolutely dead. I think I need to trust that I will like draw out of it. I don't like cutting. I don't like cutting one drops here, so I think the Rafellows randomly is a good cut here. I will keep this hand. It's not very Mere Superior on hand, but I have a Fauna Shaman in my hand. So you know what? That's perfect. But what am I Fauna Shamaning for? Which is the real question. Okay. Hmm. Well, now I can play a 5/6. Dog, dog. I don't even feel that's fine. I guess it's an infinite block for Superion. What do I get here? I guess I could just go get a Galta. It only costs 3. Um, yeah, Galta costs 3, but this also costs mana. It's like kind of goofy. A Biting Grace. See, there it is. I knew it. It's an infinite blocker, but I mean, you can't block the Ghalta. And I can punish on before, like, the thing, Revoker if I need to. Okay. I guess it just reduces the cost of it. So I could just play Tree Speaker here. Ghalta for 2. Level this up. Can't wait to get Wrath here. Cannot wait to get Wrath, but it is what it is. I can't get Dead of Wintered. Dead of Wintered's pretty bad against me. Vindicate, sure. Alright. Lead the Stampede, better hit. Something. Alright, well, we're leading. We are leading here. Alright, I found 2 cards. Okay. Any order? I wish I had both. I might actually trade soon. I don't know. I need a bunch of tramplers in play. So maybe I just like... I guess I'm just trading the Fauna Shaman here for another Ghalta. Um... And then I could just like make this into this. Maybe, I don't know. I guess if the Ghalta dies, I trade the Dreadnought for another Ghalta and just keep doing this. I can't believe I only hit 2 cards. 2 out of 5 is like really bad. Okay. I could trade my board for the Dreadnought and then die to a bunch of other stuff. Okay. So they don't have an answer to this Ghalta. I could just keep making 12/12s. Do I have enough mana for... Wait, what's in my sideboard? Oh, because of course I board out the Foe Raisers. How much mana do I have? Can I trade this for Regal Force? Do I have Regal Force in my deck? I do. Okay. I guess I'll play Regal Force. Regal Force. I will draw 4 cards. 5 cards, actually. 6 cards. Oh, for each creature. Oh, green creature. I have 6 of those. You can't resist. If I had the other thing, they would have died, by the way. I can't believe it got this far. And if I had the End Race Forerunners, they would have just died. But, forgot how good Fauna Shaman is. Maybe I should have bullets in my deck. Instead of Lead the Stampede. Lead Stampede was pretty good, though. But they just didn't do anything. I don't know. They didn't really do that much. Okay, so... Maybe I want Spell Bomb. Superion just gets blocked. It was, like, fine. But it powers out the Ghalta, which is, like, kind of good. I think I need a couple in the deck just to keep powering them out. Alright, I kind of want this. I kind of want this again. If they're just going to block infinitely, I want Trample. Maybe I'll just kind of Mimic for it. Well, I don't know about Spell Bomb. I'm kind of like interested in Spell Bomb a little bit. It does stop the Kami lock in a way. They can't just like, but it's kind of tough. I don't know. I think this is fine. I complete safekeeping. I think they boarded out. They might have boarded all the stack stuff because it's not that good against elves. I don't think. Also, like Wrath my board a bunch. I could bring in this. Actually, I think I want this for like an. It also stops a biting. Yeah, that's fine. Actually, I'll cut a Vivian. It's okay. Even though it's like the whole point of the deck. I think I should never cut them, but I probably should never cut them because it's kind of a big linchpin of the deck. But I mean, I just played a GHALTA without it, so. This makes a turn 3 Dreadnought, but it's not really good against the Stax hand. I'm gonna mulligan. I can think of buying a better 6. Rock and roll. um. I have to like draw really well for a lot of these cards to do well. I think a Revoker, I guess. I already have an answer to the Biting Grace part. Okay. Alright. I'm gonna high roll and play the elf, because if I draw a Dreadnought, I just make a 12/12. Like, Tree Speaker is fun if I draw a Superior, but I have a higher chance of drawing a Dreadnought here. They could just kill this with a Bloodchief Thirst. But then they run out like Fauna Shaman, and they can start doing weird stuff with that. Alright. Ritual. Ritual. Oh my god, are we just gonna play a Braids here? Okay. Scorpion Braids? No. No. Not like this. Jesus. This is so suicidal. You know what? 2 can play this game. Alright, well. I gotta Stone Rain you. 2 can play this game. 2 can play at this game. Let's go. This might have been the great. That might have been the greatest one of I have in my deck. Because if I get a Scorpion, I take 2. I lose a land, but like I'm gonna have Fauna Shaman now. Oh my god, come on! I think I need another 1-drop to make this parody. Okay, so I'm gonna play the Mimic. If I draw a Dreadnought, I just have a 12/12. And then what? I keep peeling lands, which is actually kind of good. Oh my god, if I could just like wheel. So they're gonna sack the clue. I could make Fauna Shaman here. Okay, alright, stop. They an attack. 2/1 too strong. Okay. Sack this. Oh my god, stop. Okay, hold on. I mean, they have a fog thing. This is gonna take a while, but it's so funny. Okay. If they have Oust, I'm gonna lose it. I'm actually gonna lose it. Alright, Tree Speaker. Go, I guess. They can fog a turn. This is gonna be really annoying. I just play every creature I can play and sacrifice this. So they have to sack something. They probably sacked the Thraben Inspector. It's not very good. But it's like almost in. Oh my god, stop! I wish I knew what I was drawing, because I would love to just play the tree speaker here. Keep the tree speaker. If I was drawing a land, I would keep the tree speaker, but I have no idea what I'm drawing. I guess I could, like... No, if I sack a land, I have to draw a land. Like, I have a guaranteed play in my hand. I'm more likely to draw a creature than a land, so I'm gonna sack the tree speaker. Okay, that's a terrible draw. That's like one of the worst draws in the deck. Alright, so they could either, like, sack the Kami here or just take 12. They can just take 12. I think taking 12 is actually really good. But, I mean, they can't wait this out forever. Come on! Alright, I'll just sack a land here. Alright. This is fine. Just to wade through this. Every land is good. Every time I make a permanent drop, it's good. This is fine. Look, they have to sack... Now they sack a land, the braids, or the... Like, this is great. This is a hard choice. They have to get rid of braids. Yeah, see, there, I'm back. I'm back. Oh, no. Now we have Blood Chief Thirst. I'm not back. Okay, that's fine. I'm back. Okay, I'm drawing every 3-drop. And that's not a creature. That's amazing. That's freaking amazing. Sack the Kami. Okay. If they draw a Biting Grace, I'm just like... I mean, I'm not dead to it, but... I just need a creature. Okay, don't have a Vindicate. No. Okay, that's fine. I'm not locked out. I have 5-share Revoker in my deck. Okay. I'm gonna attack, and then try to draw 5 cards. Attempt to draw 5 cards here. Lead the Stampede. Jeezy Creasy. That's good enough. There's creatures. I just need creatures in my hand. This also kills them, by the way. This also just kills them soon. The braid. That braids is fine. I can make a Ghalta, I guess, but Ghalta's not really good here. But I'm gonna get Revoker. I guess it's funny because now Dreadhorde Abiding Grace is actually like a combo. Rafellos is a lot of mana. I'm very close to like dying though. Maybe Ancient Grudge. God, I have to like actually piece this out. I have to like pace this out. I guess if I have to get rid of Fauna Shaman, not like a big fan of that. Rafellos is kind of nice to have though. It's like to have a billion mana. It's good. I'm really low on mana, but I think stopping this is first and foremost. I think we just stop this. Okay. Okay. And now I'm just under this weird braids lock. I think I might trade the Rafellos for a Llanowar. I guess they always have a zombie army token, so I just need to hit once. I literally just need to hit once, right? I don't think this matters. Like, I just need to hit once, right? Like, how did they get out of this without killing this? I just hit once. I said GG. Woo! That's close. Oh, man. Their gambit was nuts. But the one foundation breaker. Oh, my God. That was so close. That was so close. All right. So, top eight here. There was a couple of drops. So, made the top eight really goofy. And I'm playing a rematch against this deck. I'm going to keep this hand. It's actually pretty decent. For once, I have a decent hand. I'm going to go for the Finhorn Elves first because it makes the Eldrazi Mimic a lot better on turn 2. Alright. Serrated Scorpion I'm not afraid of. One bit. Oh god. Maybe I'm not happy about this. Okay. I have a lot of land drops to make though, so this is okay. This time I have a ton of one drops, so I'll just make two things here. So long as I make more things than my opponent, I'm okay. Level up is a sorcery, right? Yeah. Okay. Oh god, come on. When one thing makes two things, that's really annoying. I'm gonna sack a land this time. I have 3 mana. Um, Force is a great draw here. Um, Soon I think I can Regal Force. I think if I sack the Finhorn Elves, it makes more mana. I think I have more mana this way. Choking Sands? Come on. You gotta be kidding me. I still think it's better to let's see, hold on. 2, 3. No, I think if the sack the Finhorn Elves, it actually makes less mana. Um I only have 6. Yeah, I actually only have 6 mana here. Well, mimic it is then. I guess I could just try to level this up a bunch. So then it makes like further 1 mana elves better. Okay, they only have 1 card left, so I mean it can't be that good. I could sack the mimic here, then I can draw like 3 cards from the Regal Force. Okay, that's pretty good actually. Alright, every force is not bad. Alright, Regal Force. Okay, that's perfectly fine. Now I have an actual beefy attacker. That's a little annoying, because it gets back 3-bit Inspector. But I can grind this out now. Okay, I will play Vivian. Probably give this thing Vigilance. Alright, level up. Wait. I'll just level up a bunch. Now all my elves are very good. This is so annoying. This thing is so annoying. Doom foretold. Okay. I'm I'm Stax twice now. Non-land, non-token permanent. Well, I guess Land or Elves has a go. All right, I need something good here. Dreadnought's not really that good. It's I guess it's like a thing, but it's not a good thing. It doesn't really do anything. Not yet, at least. I have to keep attacking because I have to just make them keep sacrificing the Thraben Inspector. Oh, they're just taking it. My creatures have flash. That's true. I forgot about that. I don't think it really matters, but that's just me. That's true, but you are right. They do have flash. My Drog Troop is a 1/4. It's at level 5, so they can't really attack. Alright, they just had another Thraben Inspector. Can't believe they just took this 5. Because we draw like a full runners here, it's pretty good. Forerunners? I keep saying faux runners. It's actually forerunners. Okay, they're getting Scorpion. Interesting. I think it's pretty good at blocking Regal Force. Okay. Mirror Superion. A. Um, I guess I'll take the Tree Speaker. It's another thing to flash in. I mean, I have to attack, right? Because if they don't attack, they just get another 1-drop, and then just slowly build their lead. I need to find. I need to turn this into like tramplers, but then I lose a bunch of permanents because of it. Maybe I have to give it to Vivian soon. Yeah, I'm not like a big fan of this, but like if I put more pressure on my opponent, I think it'll be okay. But I mean, I'm not really slowly pulling ahead. Like the Scorpion is actually kind of a big deal. So I need a Trampler. They drew a card. Interesting. I am kind of pulling away in card advantage. Um, they're sacking that. Yeah, I'm just surprised they actually didn't just keep getting Thraben Inspectors. They played one out of their hand and they didn't get one out of the Grace. All right, well they have 2 Graces. Great. Okay. God, this is like wildly annoying. Okay. I think it's worth it to sack like three things to make a 12/12 trampler. But it might be like the play. Because this is really getting annoying. Alright, let me play this. Let me play this. And then I think I just sack three things to make a 12/12. That's so wild. And then I just kind of ride this. Yeah, I think I have to do this. Hmm. What makes more mana? Keeping no, I'm gonna this is fine. Okay. Do I need Vivian anymore? I don't know if we need Vivian anymore. Alright, well, blocking is kind of bad now, so Galta would have been so good. Alright. You can't gain this much life, so I mean they can do this. This is totally something they can do, but they still take like 6 for this. This is gonna buy them a bit of time. I need to find a Galta, like, soon. So if they take another one, they have like 2 turns, I guess. If they keep getting scorpions, they draw choking. That's fine. I just did dodge like a Kami of false hope, but I like going all in here. I have plenty of mana. I don't need much now. They need to get back double scorpion. I've never thought I'd say that in my life. That's the first time I've ever said that in my life. So they're getting, yeah, they're getting double scorpion here. Alright, so to play is sack a tree speaker, sack a land. So I have plenty of mana here. Alright, I found another Vivian. They're 1/2s? That's kind of wild that they're 1/2s. I don't die if I play this, right? Attack. I go to 1 if they attack. I would go to 1 technically. Yeah, that's not a big deal. I need to roll this down. I guess I just lose the Vivian though. Well, I find it. This is bad. Maybe I should have thought about this. Yeah, maybe I should have plus. Yeah, well, I mean, my plan was to do something upkeep, but now they can just like kill this. Yeah, that was kind of annoying. Alright, whatever. They were never going to attack it, though, right? I don't know. I could just sack the Vivian. I guess I'm just supposed to sack the Vivian to the Doom Foretold. They sacked the Braids. Oh, wow, they stacked that terribly, I think. I guess they were also under this weird stack. Okay. Did they find... Oh, they have another Braids. Well, that's pretty decent. But I think they're dead now. They even took 1 for that. Wow, that was kind of wild. Okay, that was a lot. I think this time I'm just playing like grind. I don't know if I really need to lead the Stampede, but it feels like the card drawing cards are pretty decent. I think I'm playing all of this. I think I'm playing like a spell bomb or two. Oh, they're just conceding. Oh, okay. Apparently just 12/12s are enough there. Great. All right, in the top four. Playing against my opponent's playing Orzhov Wave. I'm gonna keep this hand. If I draw a Mimic, I think this is pretty good with the Llanowar Elves. Otherwise, I need maybe a Vivian to be nice for turn 3 setup. Or turn 3 12 setup. I try to get them dead before they can play a wave, so I'm gonna keep. I'm on the draw though, it's kinda rough. But at least I get to shape my hand a little better. Alright, Dry Milton doesn't really matter for me, it's just a 2/1. Yeah, I'm gonna go for the Llanowar Elf here. Please no wave. Please no wave. Okay. Man, I don't see so many Astrolabes this season. Okay. I guess I'll just level up my tree speaker. Vivian's still a really good draw here. I can just make a Galta. Galta's way better against Wave. Because I don't keep getting the ETB trigger from Dreadnought. So I'd rather have Galtas around. And it's also way better against like Relic Order. I think I'm getting Vindicated. Oh, Fiend Hunter? Okay. Well, Fiend Hunter beats both creatures. Alright, this is a Vivian. So I can just like plus Vivian immediately. I just want the flash part of this thingy. Now I can make a bunch of flash guys. If I draw another Galta, it's actually going to be pretty amazing. Because I can make Dreadnought and Galta if I draw a second Galta. I could use one Galta for the first Dreadnought, and then I could just make another Galta. Domed? Okay. Interesting. Ooh. Yeah, I guess just roll down here. Oh wow. I could just have it all, huh? No, I can't have it all. It's like 5 mana to do all this, so I think I'll just take Fauna Shaman. I mean, hold on, let me think. I think I just make the Galta here. I think I just keep Fauna Shaman. Yeah, because it make... Yeah. Okay. I'm just thinking out loud. Okay. Well, they can just like post-combat wave. Like, I just wait for the... I just take this. Well, if they attack... They should have just attacked the Vivian. They should have attacked the Vivian last turn. Maybe I should just went up. Maybe I should just went up to protect this. What is this? Resto? Okay, Resto's not bad. Resto actually like okay, they're just blinking this. This is fine. But now that they now oh god, now they can kill the Vivian. God, that's actually really good. Cause now they can attack the Vivian with the Resto. And now I have to expose my creatures to like a wave. Hey, maybe I should just went up. I didn't need the plus. Okay. Um yeah, I can just do everything. Because if it had plus, it could have like gave him reach or something. So annoying. Alright, well, whatever. Let's just do this. Just block everything, I guess. I guess we'll do this. Alright, sack this. Play another Ghalta. I'm very sad. I'm just gonna get waved out of here. But they might die. They might die. Okay, well, I have another Ghalta. I'll block this. I'm gonna keep the Ghalta. I'm not gonna have the Dreadnought around. I can still play this, though, which is pretty good. Oh, wow. I'm attacking here. I guess I'll just play this Fauna Shaman. I can still play it without the Vivian, which is really funny. I'm actually surprised they did this way, but it does actually kill a 12-12. But I had like it more. If I went up, I think I've just won this game. I think if I just rolled up, I would have just won the game. But I can't even draw a wave. Oh, well, whatever. I'm gonna take it. I'm gonna take it. I'm gonna take the win. We're running with it. Okay. I definitely like Revoker here. I don't really like Croson Grip. It's kind of awkward. But I think I need to play. I don't know. Like, I think safekeeping is just much better in this matchup. I don't know if I really want to, like, really focus on, like, killing wave. It's more as, like, protecting my creatures. Hmm. That was really funny. Okay, the Yevon's just garbage. Okay. Sorry, I'm just thinking to myself. Yevon's is kind of bad here. Um, I like this, like, mini Fauna Shaman package here. I kind of like that a lot. I think we'll just shave cards. Hmm. I'll cut a Tree Speaker, I guess. No, I think Rafello's is worse. I don't know. This is very good to start early, but I think an early Dreadnought's like not super great. I don't know. And it's really hard to sideboard in this deck. I think there's like a million cards I always want to keep. I think that when I use a sideboard in this deck, I would cut a lot of just the Finhorn Elf, Landor Elf, like elves. I do that more often than not. Because I didn't know what else to bring out. But I think it's one of the better things you can do. Like, if I have... Oh my god. If I had a 1-drop, this would like, perfect. I'm going to keep this hand, actually. Half the spells I can't even freaking cast, though. No, I'm going to mulligan. No. Mulligan. This hand's better. Yes, I'll keep this one. This is awkward. The double Revoker is very awkward. I think I'll just bin this. And then maybe play... If I don't draw a Mimic here or Dreadnought, I'll play the Tree Speaker. Okay. Because I'm just playing Revoker. I'm playing Revoker on Wave, like, immediately. But they have like a bunch of Fiend Hunters and stuff. This is really annoying. Okay. That was great. I don't actually think something that good against me, but it was good there, but I don't find it to be very good. I'm gonna play names on Parallax Wave right now. I think I'm actually insulated against Sudden Edict because I have so many like mana elves. Oh, that was a good draw. It's not. Alright, so I'm gonna name Parallax Wave here. And hope it actually is good. A good name. This one I'm not sure with the name. I don't know. Relic, of course. I have another one. Luckily, I have another one. Maybe we should buy like a fight card, like a fight creature. All right. I will name Parallax Wave. Soon I'll cast this. Soon. And eventually my elves make 2 mana. No! Maybe I'm supposed to play Lead the Stampede over like the safekeeping. Sure. Not my hands, because my hands are like really bad now. We're just like, they're just trying to 1-for-1 me, and I just like, if I could draw like a bunch of cards, I think it's really good. Because this is like not good. I'm never blocking here. I suppose I could make a foe runners a 7/7 and then just like hang out. Alright. I'm just gonna concede this game. They're just so far ahead. I'm not gonna bother with this. I think I'm playing. Okay. I think I'm like I think I'm gonna rethink my strategy here with the safekeepings. I think it's more about drawing more cards, or maybe both. I could just do both. I could probably just do both, right? I think Superion is actually like a complete liability with Relic Order in their deck. And I think this is fine. I think everything else is like fine. I don't really like, and I don't even like the Mimic plan either. But it's probably just better than anything else I can do. They have to have it, right? They have to have it. So on the play, I'll bring it back in. I like this plan. I think I like this plan a little more. Man, this Yevison's so bad. Their hand was pretty good though. It just they basically just 1-for-1 me the entire game. Sure, I can keep. Could high roll this Dreadnought. I have a lead Stampede too, so actually a really good hand. Kind of like running out the Vivian though too. But then I like expose myself to a bunch of stuff. Okay. Alright, well I'm running this Mimic out, and I'm not attacking. I'm just gonna hold safekeeping. Tidehole Scholar. Well, shucks. Alright, you got me. I mean, my clan's pretty decent. I have like a lead and a Vivian and a safekeeping, so there's like a lot of stuff that's happening in my hand. Alright, they took the Vivian, which I don't really need. That's like I think that was actually the worst card in my hand. If I draw a Dreadnought here, it's gonna be amazing. Okay, Galtas! Okay. I'm gonna play another Mimic here. I'm just setting up for something not some nonsense. I'm attacking. I'm just gonna hold safing you up until I can't anymore. The 2-1 brigade is here. So if they want to like Wasteland Strangle me, they have to process. So they have to give it back to me. Not that it matters, but if I draw a land, I'm instantly leading. Because I could just find a 12-12. It's really the plan now. Alright, that blocks. If I draw a Dreadnought here, okay. Well, it's a little rough. I think I actually find the lead here. Because what can they really do? Wave is the worst thing, but like, what can they do at this point? I think I'm just gonna lead. Okay, I found the thing. Now they kind of have to like, they're on watch now. And definitely just like sacking the Dreadnought and making like 24 power. Because then I can just put the GHALTA in play. I don't know. They're gonna block. They have a bunch of blockers. I think I want Tramplers in play. I have a Revoker too to just blind name Wave and just set this up. Okay. So they could strangle a Mimic, which is actually pretty good. Okay. Land would be great. A land would be great. Okay. I'll probably just like blind naming Wave here. And then setting up like a really big turn. I could like wait. Yeah, I think I'm just doing that. This is gonna suck if they have like... This is just gonna suck if they have some sort of Wrath effect or something. Or a Blink. I don't know. It's gonna take a bit. I have the Teeth Keeping. I have a gigantic turn next turn. I make like 24 power. I have this. Okay. Just gonna hang out. Are they... They're not dead, but they have a Wrath. I mean, I have this. I have a gigantic turn. Copium. If I draw a land, I have do a massive turn. I would like a land. I think a land would be very good. Land, I can attack with a Mimic now. They have a Resto. They can play Resto, too. I have to remember that. Ooh, drew land. I think I'm just making, like, 24 trample. Right? I just make 24 trample and then pass. They flash in a Resto. They probably, like, flash in Resto to blink the Title Scholar to take my Tameo safekeeping. And then kill me somehow. Kind of tough. It's a tough one. Alright, well... I'm not attacking this turn. I'm attacking next turn. I'm actually just most worried about Resto. Resto Blink, the Title Scholar, blows a lot of plans up. But they have to, like, do a lot of things at once, though. I'm not anything in exile, so... Alright. Alright, so they have... Alright, there's the Resto. I think they just... If they're desperate, they draw a card. Okay, they're just drawing a card. I feel good about that. I feel very good about that. I have vigilance. I basically have a vigilance thing here. It is kind of death by flyers though, but I'm coming in for 24. Okay, let's see what they hit. All right, I will save keeping. It gives me 2 life, which is great. I guess I can kill the Revoker now. Okay, O-ring. What are the O-ringing? This? Okay, it's acceptable. I mean, they don't have wave? Interesting. Huh. Gold would be nice. Okay. I can't stop calling things out. Okay. Um. Hmm. Well, I'm attacking. I do have vigilance. I basically have vigilance with the dreadnought. Okay. I guess I could set up a tree speaker turn. But I can't really fauna shaman. Well, I guess I could, and then it's like what kind of route? Hmm. Maybe I just play fauna shaman. This is tough. Hmm. What can I fauna shaman for? That would help in this spot that I brought in. I don't think anything really. I have the voters in my hand. I can barely cast it. I guess I just I don't know. Because if I just level up the tree speaker or just play a bunch of things, don't level up the tree speaker, wait for a block. Then what does that do? What does that even do? I don't even know. Let me think this out. Um, I have to imagine that they have another relic order. So I might have to extend this. I don't know. They're just gonna like attack with a bunch of idiots. So I think I just play a bunch of dumb things. But my guys just don't block very well. That's the problem. I still have a creature for fauna shaman. They have a lot of just like incidental removal. It's just so silly. Okay, I have another O ring. There goes my 12/12. All right. I may block. I have to block, so because I blocked the 3/2. I'm just kind of dead. I'm kind of dead to a lot of silly things here. Wait, it's only back to wait. What can I even draw here? I don't even know. Hmm. I guess I could trade this off, but like a wave is gonna kill me anyway. I'll go to 1. This is a 1. This is a 1/1. Like wave's gonna kill me anyway. I wish I had the Croson Grips now. Now I kind of wish I had Croson Grip in my deck. Maybe I've underestimated Croson Grip. I think like this. I go to this makes supposed to be at 3 anyway, and I'm just dead to the resto, so I don't even need to block this. I don't even I need to block this because I'll go to dead. Going to 1 is going to 1 is like just like going to 3, right? Sure. The resto was a really great draw for them. I guess I just bought them a bunch of time. Hmm. Plain old O-ring, huh? Plain old O-ring getting me. It's gonna be a forest. Oh, sudden edict. That's fine. All right. All right. GG's. That was tough. They just had a bunch of removal, and I couldn't deal with it. That's all of them. So, but it was gonna be a tough matchup anyway. I have to like. I think the lead was pretty good. I think the lead plane was good though. Because we'll have to watch the finals. All right, here with the finals of the tournament. Here, it's gonna be an Orzhov mirror, but they're wildly different decks. Um, the deck from Birds and Bees is the deck we just lost to. It's more of a wave strategy. Basically, it just has Parallax Wave main deck, and it's got some like exiling effects with like Wasteland Strangler, main deck Relic Orders, which is kind of nutty. Circuit Mender is a big deal here. The other deck is just straight mid range. Actually, zero Parallax Wave main deck or sideboard. They've got sort of a side, like a pseudo Planeswalker plan. Just very like, I know it's very like meta heavy deck, I think. But also they play Silver Coal Silencer, which is not really an awesome card, but if you got some stuff, it's an interesting. It's gonna be an interesting matchup. I think the deck with Wave might be better, just because like, I mean, not really, because the pile of Planeswalkers that the Cuptuous Black White deck has between like Kaya, Ghost Assassin, Ob Nixilis Reignited, Sorin, Vengeful Bloodlord might be better than Wave. Who knows? All right. Astrolabe. Another funny thing about this deck list is that like while both players are playing Snowlands, only the Birds and Bees Black White list is running Astrolabe. The other deck is not running Astrolabe, which is whatever for whatever reason just not present. All right, here comes the Silver Core Silencer. Not exactly meddling mage, more of like pestering mage. You just choose a non-land card, and if they ever play it, they lose their life, and you draw a card. It's weird the name Astrolabe here. They already have one in place, so they have like 3 left to play. If they don't know the lists, then like it's hard to say what to name. A general thing would probably be something like Vindicate or I don't know, Relic Order. Relic Order actually eats. This is why Relic Order you can play 4 in main deck because you can just take your own Astrolabe if you don't need the mana. It's actually pretty great, and then you can wave it away later, get a card draw. It's very nice little synergy. All right, this might be just like a really grindy matchup, which is not good for me because I need to sleep. So, all right, here comes a Scholar. First sort of like interaction. We're gonna look at the bottom. I'm gonna just call this bottom deck Wave and the up topper deck mid range. So if you hear me say mid range, I'm talking about the top deck. If you were talking about Wave, I'm talking about the bottom deck. We got it? Good. Okay. So the mid range check's gonna take look at the Wave hand. Sees Resto Angel with another Astrolabe. Oh my god, this actually hit. With double swamp and a circuit mender. I can't believe this hit. This reminds me of like the standstill quandary where it's like, do you actually give them the pseudo standstill or what? Do you just let them have it? Another silver quill. Can they just name Astrolabe again? I mean, that just ensures that they'll never play the card, right? I think you just name a different card. Okay, they just name Astrolabe again. Well, does it really like strand the card in their hand? Like they could just play through it, but they're gonna take 6, and then they were going to draw 2 cards. So is it card disadvantage to this point? Okay. Ooh, so they didn't play the swamp, so they gave away a little information here. So now they have swamp Astrolabe, so they're just never gonna play this Astrolabe. I mean, they can just like drop a wave down on them. This is funny. You can actually trade any of these creatures for this, and you'd be fine. Which is kind of great when you have a Relic Order with an Astrolabe. You just don't care. Alright, both players at 4 mana. The mid-range deck appears interesting past like 2. they have like a weird spread of like threes. There's more like they're more heavy on like vindicates and like some spot removal. They're playing like main deck duress as well. It's a lot of like interesting cards put together. Like you wouldn't see like in the main deck. It feels like a sideboarded deck in their main deck. That's what it feels like sometimes. But they have a lot of just like pieces of things. Ooh, ran into the resto. This is a one of, by the way. This is the fun of resto. And they get to blink their puppy. Good old Spirit of Commanding the draw card. But I think you're fine. You're still fine just like getting this thing eaten. This doesn't count as casting, so this silencer will not get the triggered. But it's a redraw for the wave deck. And they're just holding on to the Astrolabe, but they're never going to give it up. Alright. That's kind of brutal. The kayak can just start blinking, or just, yeah, just shooting the hand up. It's probably just the best use. And they have so many creatures. This game's almost over. Okay, they discard Astrolabe, of course. But in these sort of like mid-range battles, like these tiny edges of just I draw a card, you lose a card. That's what matters. These 2-for-1s. So we'll see how far they can get here. Circuitbender's not terrible on this board. I can't believe they didn't attack here. Oh, they didn't have anything in exile, so they couldn't really use a Strangler. All right, the last card. I think they didn't have any more cards, so. All right, Vindicate on the Wasteland Strangler is an interesting one. But I mean, what else are you gonna Vindicate? I suppose. All right, and it's just a raw Scholar, because why not? Now, do you feel comfortable attacking with this Resto Angel? Is the question. No, apparently there's just not enough. I guess they're kind of worried about the Kaya losing the Kaya, but you have like, okay, they just conceded without. I mean, that's a bold concession because like I think like Wave was like a good out here, not a good out, but like an okay sort of like plan to have. I mean, they were kind of stuck under this Kaya. Not really. They had to turn to like get out of it. I'm not really sure. I think if they had attacked a bunch, it'd been it would have been okay to not concede there. I think you actually just like let your opponent shoot themselves in the foot more. Because I think you're just supposed to attack here. Like you have a lot of expendable creatures. They can't really like. You could actually just trade this and give them a card. I don't know. It was okay. I think it's okay to like, but whatever. Anyways, here comes the sideboard here. We'll talk about the wave deck first. Um, Kind of goofy. I think they might bring in Vindicates if they notice all the Planeswalkers to play. Um, there's not much you could really play. Maybe Thorn might be okay in this deck, but I'm not really sure. Obsidat's another fun one that you could probably bring in. The deck's all spot removal. It's like Sorcery Speeds removal. The mid-range deck up here. If your opponent's playing Wave, you can play like Howled Moonlight would be okay. A Relic Order, like just like little things here. This Wave deck isn't really like reliant on a lot of these like newer Wave decks have like Armancer, Monk Idealist, which like brings enchantments back to their graveyard. So like graveyard hate's like not super awesome against this particular build. So I don't know if they brought that in. All right, Scholar is a 4 of in each of these decks, so I think that's like a good reason to be in Orzhov. It's just the ability to play the Scholar. I can't believe I'm not playing Astrolabe. Seems kind of wild. Okay, we're gonna take a look at the hand though. All right, they took a relic order, left them with like I guess it's kind of hard to take anything here because they can just get this thing. They have like four removal spells in their hand, so I think it's just hard to just take anything here. They go with O Ring. O Ring a 2 of in the main deck of the wave deck here. It's decent. Um, it is just a good catch all. It's like a Vindicate. It's basically I don't know why they're playing this over, but it does exile stuff for like Strangler, so that's probably just like the reason they're playing it. All right, they've Sin. Well, they found they brought in the Sin Collector. This is a sideboard card. It's gonna hit. It'll hit one of these Vindicates. And it is something to exile, so now the new hand is Relic Order, Vindicate, Strangler, which is this thing's probably getting strangled, and the Wave. They have a target here in the Oblivion Ring. Alright. The minion check definitely on top of like the card drawing. Here, then they have more cards in their hand, but they need to hit a land drop and kind of do some stuff. Looking just for like any beefy planeswalker. This is a redraw. It's not bad. But that's something you really want to like Relic Ward or Vindicate. It's kind of just like bad value. If they haven't killed the Relic Ward, if you Relic Order it, they just get it back. There's another good thing about Relic Order. It does hit enchantments as well, so the companion is pretty good. Man, Relic Order is just a good card to have. Alright, Silver Crow Silencer. They do know the hand. So you can name like Wave or Vindicate. Those are the two best ones. Either one seems fine. Alright, this is pretty interesting. They decided to exile their own O-Ring. I think they're looking to just like wave their own Relic Order to wait like exile something else. Alright, Kai is a follow-up here. Start shooting up the hand. I like -2, yeah. Ooh, they got rid of Resto. That's interesting. They really just like rather have all this removal, which is fine. They can just Vindicate the Kaya. I think you just have to do that now. You can't just like wave away the Spirit Commanding attack. You just have to Vindicate. All right. Sculler, you can see the hand again. They took the wave, kept the Sculler. You can't. I guess I get the Sculler back. Or just take everything. Alright, everything's gone. Forget it. Looks like the mid-range deck is just kind of like inching away at this game. This is kind of one of those situations where like you have to just like I don't know, maybe like a Wrath would be kind of good, but you can't really bring Wrath is kind of hard to have in these kinds of like matchups. You can't expect your opponent to just have a bunch of like derpy creatures and kill you with it. Because what if you just have Wrath in your deck, like a Day of Judgment or whatever, and then they just play a bunch of Planeswalkers? Like, what do you do there? But now Blade Spicer's randomly here. It's like this is getting out of hand. This is getting out of hand really bad, really fast. Like the Circumvender was good at blocking the 2/2s, but now that you have the 3/3 first striker, I think you're pretty much happy to trade like the chump here. You're just so down on cards. Yeah, you're happy to take that card though. I mean, you're just so behind. It's gonna get bad before it gets worse. Right, another Sculler. Jeez. All right, takes. Oh, they had Wasteland Strangler. Left Caves of Kolios. The problem with this is like they have to have a card in exile, so it's like, but they've already exiled their own O-ring. So it might have been aggressive to like wait for this. They could have actually gotten like a Scholar and waited for like a processing card. Yeah, I'm not sure why they actually got their own O-ring there. All right, this time you really can't just concede though, even though your opponent has like a superior board. This is the wave deck is down a game, so they have to win. Try to win this, but they're just like playing a spell every turn. Like, how do you beat this? And they have a spell bomb because why not? Well, it's a redraw. I mean, it's great. It's great in these kinds of matches. Right. Just kind of feels like the wave deck on the bottom here is just top decking really poorly. Too much lands. The sheer fact that Kunarov's just an X3 is just like so crazy on this kind of board. I'm actually surprised they're not playing attacking with the Shambling Vents as well. You want to end this game as soon as you can. Silver Quill Silencer. What do you name here? I think you have to name Parallax Wave. It's the one card that brings them back in this game, but not even. It's just too much. There's too much on this board. If they say Astrolabe, I'm gonna lose it. There's 3 Astrolabes in play. Thank you. Good name. A Mender. Oh my goodness. This is so one-sided. This is Alright, so we've learned now Astrolabe bad. It just draws you more land. What does Astrolabe even do here? It just draws more land. Alright. So this isn't bad. So they can take a Sculler. Oh no. I mean no. I think you just take like this Sculler and then you strangle something else. I think this was the wrong line, but I don't think giving them a card's that good. The wave is like okay. I guess they could like wave their own. Okay, they lose 3 life. Maybe this is okay. They could like wave their own Relic Order, O ring. All right, no, this is not bad. So they're out of mana, but wave your own Relic Order, O ring this Sculler, and then you have this exile thing to hit something else next turn. There's some infinite loop here. Yes. They're doing it, actually, because they have an O-ring in there. Oh my god, they do. They are doing it. They're doing it. Right. Okay. Oh my god, they're doing it. Okay, so... Okay, yes. So they now... Oh god. And now you just take the O-ring. Oh my goodness. Okay, yeah. Okay, so oh my god. And you just eat all their creatures, right? This is why you play O-Ring, I guess. This is actually the reason why you play O-Ring. So they're holding priority, exiling like 4 creatures, and the last creature they exile the Relic Order with an O-Ring under it, and they just lose their entire board. Oh my goodness! What a comeback! Okay, one-sided Wrath, good apparently. And then with the Relic Order comes back, it eats the O-Ring that's heating the Parallax Wave, and you get your wave back. Now creature's just off the table for like 4 turns. Oh wow. Okay, well that's one way to come back. I was all doom and gloom, and now look. What a reversal. So if they play, I mean, they have the, I mean, you can vindicate this, but then like now you just like, but now you just like, yeah, you just save your thing with the O ring with the Relic Order O ring, which the O ring saves the wave. Well, it's so silly. Oh my god, it's never gonna end. So now, like, if you're the mid range deck up top, you need a planeswalker. You just need to hit some planeswalkers now. It's your one advantage in this matchup. Because now look where we're at. All right, I guess I'm not sleeping. Oh man, yeah. So sorcery speed's off the table. Even instant speed's off the table. I don't know. You literally need like a crossing grip here or something, or some sort of like split second. All right, Milton doesn't do much except kind of die, but I guess you can just exile it now. Try to start attacking. They tapped out of the Shambling Men, so this is a good attack for 4. I don't know why they're doing this. I feel like they're messing up. I mean, they didn't have to do any of this. I think they forgot to hold control. I guess if they have any ETB, they can kill their opponent. I don't know. Or just drown them in some sort of card advantage. The problem is with this wave deck, they don't have anything like a Blade Splicer to make infinite creatures, or they can draw infinite cards with Circuit Mender. Um they could I don't know. That's the actual problem. Where are the Inquisitor Exarchs? Where are the Inquisitor Exarchs at? That would be looping. That would be pod racing for sure. They do have to keep Thoughtseize locked. This is no, this is the opponent's. This is not their own. This is I think theirs. This is their Title's color. I mean, yeah, if they find their own Title's color, yeah, okay, now they have that. Now they found it. They could draw, yeah, they could draw infinite, but it's like, what do you? The problem is they can't like benefit from it. If that makes any sense. I guess they can like put their board out, but it's like, I think I'd like much prefer to like, I don't know, give me Inquisitor Exarch, please. Where are the Inquisitor Exarchs? Where's the Hush Knot? Let's talk about Hush Knot. Where are the Tokali Honor Guards to stop this nonsense? To stop these shenanigans for these value creatures from just running wild. That's what we really need in our lives. Obsidian would do it. if they boarded it in. All right, I like the concession here. You gotta buy some time. They're just they're just slowly gonna kill you. It's like, but that was a crazy comeback. I actually kind of forgot about the loop. So okay, that's we found out why O-ring is in the deck. All right, game 3 of this Orzhov mirror. The mid-range deck gonna be in the play. So what can you really do against that? I guess if they hadn't boarded Hallowed Moonlight, they should have it now. Because that does stop like Relic Order coming back out of the if they get ever looped. Alright, Dryad Militant. Both these decks are actually like 4 of Militant. I'm not actually sure why. I think presumably this is for like Oops, but it doesn't really beat Oops. Is it even that good against Oops all spells? I don't even think it is. It stops like Dread Return, but what else is it? I mean, I guess it's just like a value creature that just kind of like it just kind of hangs out. And I mean value. It's just there. I guess it's just there. The hose cruise decks. It does stop Oops. It does stop it. But don't they just like make a bunch of like Narcomoebas and I guess it stops Creeping Chill. Yeah. I forgot that deck had Creeping Chill. I think did I have a one of I had a one of in my board for a while for like Fauna Shaman targets, but I don't know. I didn't think it was good enough. I don't know. Hey, they got Narcomoebas though, but the Narcomoebas they're gonna attack. Oh my god, they actually named Relic Order with the Silver Quill. That was a blind name, and they hit it. Oh my god, is Silver Quill good? It's good when you name the right card. Yes, that's my answer to that question. It's very good when you name the right card. I mean, maybe we should just play Gataxian Probe to make Silver Quill great. They did that in game 1 where they named an Astrolabe and their opponent, and then they title scored them. They showed Astrolabe, and they ended up losing. I actually like blocking Silver Quill here. So you usually get a redraw on the Astrolabe. It's so funny. Vindicate a land. That's incredibly aggressive. I don't really like that. Honestly, I think you just want to like save your save your removal spells for like the things you can't deal with, aka the planeswalkers that'll eventually come. Also, I mean, you're already at 10, so not hitting like one of these random creatures doesn't feel great. But I guess you have a wave, so maybe that's okay. Waving away a Spirit Companion does not feel great though. All right. Again, here comes the Planeswalkers against the Kaya, so I guess you start just like my minusing -2 to try to get card Get even on cards here. The wave deck discards a swamp. It's kind of funny. They haven't really drawn a ton of creatures this wave deck has. They have plenty. Their deck is actually mostly, it's like almost half creatures, so. Okay, all they have is astrolabes. The fourth? Can we go for Quattro? But see, like, look at you vindicated that land, but look at where you're at. It's like now you're facing a planeswalker. I mean, you do have O-rings in the deck, but it's like, I don't know, the Vindicate could have felt better against something relevant, not just a land. I actually think that's an edict. It's not, you kind of like this, like now you're super afraid of that, the wave kind of loop, but seems fine. All right, the further, it's kind of hard to like, I don't know. This is really great in the face of a wave. They took Relic Order, kept Fiend Hunter. But now you just like lose a Sculler forever now. They could like play the Fiend Hunter trigger on the stack. Like all these like Fiend Hunter, Sculler, O-Ring, or Relic Order, they have the old sort of exile text, which is kind of like silly with Wave or just a self removal effect. So now they can Fiend Hunter, hit the trigger on the stack, eat it with Wave, or they just decided to take it. That's interesting. I'm actually surprised they didn't just like eat that forever. Well, I guess they don't. I guess they could just like take that for now. I guess the thing you have to think about is that this mid range deck does not play Wave. Well, I mean, I guess the reset the wave. I guess they take the relic order back, and then they just relic order their wave back and wait for another wave. It's kind of awkward. Like now they have a wave under their relic order, and they could just use it for some reason. That's the only way they could really reset this wave. Or they drew an O ring. Yeah, they might have drawn an O ring. No, well, they got back the relic order that was under the scholar. I don't. What is this? They're attacking. Oh, I don't like this attack. I guess they're at 8, but this attack doesn't really do that much. You don't have like burn in your deck, so maybe I don't hate it. Because now the Parallax Wave is gonna release the Dryad Militant in like 2 turns. So if you just put on damage now and just like sacrifice these two drops, but I mean they're just gonna play a Relic Order now, and now they take their wave, and now you like threaten just like yeah I don't know and like I guess you're just doing what you can, but now you just give them a free wave. Now it's just like so rough. It's so rough for the mid range deck, but I guess you have the Kaya. The Kaya can just like tick down a bunch. Oh my god, the Kaya's just gonna go all the way, huh? That see that Vindicate all the way back for that Vindicate. That was just like so not great. Because this Kaya is just going to beat you now. Alright, Kunaros, just because. So I guess the plan here is to draw another Vindicate. There's 3 total Vindicates in this the wave list. They blink this Fiona to go infinite. Alright. Alright, Fiend Hunter eats Relic Order. What does that do? Wave comes back. So now you can just eat 3 creatures. Eat 3 creatures, then take the Fiend Hunter, which takes the Relic Order. Oh, we're doing it again. Here we go again. Okay. So Relic Order eats the wave. The wave releases the Fiend Hunter again, which will eat probably the Relic Order. But all the exile triggers are there again, so all the creatures are gone. And now they're going to attack the Kaya, which is still primed to kill them in 2 turns. But you kind of have to hit this Kaya now. You can't give up though. I mean, I think the mid range deck has another like they have a bunch of Kayas in their deck, so it's gonna be really close. But you have to attack the Kaya now because you attack now, and then let's say they roll down again, you can kill it with the other Fiend Hunters, but God, that was so brutal though. So Kaya into Kaya does win the game. Okay. The scary 2 life. Do they have another Kaya? That is your out at this point. Duress. Interesting duress moment. Big blanks. 2 creatures in their hand. Waste necessary to the title go, but creatures are really off the table. Do they have another Kaya? Oh, that's it! Take that, Wave. We don't need Wave here. We've got Planeswalkers. Oh my god, it's the Kaya Ghost Assassin. Insane top. Well, not really insane. I like the check of the rest there. So sorry, it's not answered PM, but where was I at? So I don't know. I think like wave is a big deal, and like revokers are pretty good against that. Like I like Foundation Breaker. I maybe it was software Foundation Breaker, but it does play with Fauna Shaman pretty well. This 3 mana is kind of a lot. So maybe I just do something like this. Like I just play 2 breakers and a 3rd revoker, and then that's my that's like so goofy though. I like Lead the Stampede a lot. I don't know if it's better or worse than safekeeping, but maybe I just like try to lead over just like protecting my creatures with safekeeping. I'm not really sure. That's the one part of contention I'm kind of like iffy about. I kind of like this anti-grindier card. It's like more Vivians, more or less, but it's hard to like cut this card. Like, I think it's kind of like when like Superion is bad, I play this. I'm not really sure. Um, but yeah, otherwise, I mean, the deck is sweet. I've played it before, and it's always fun. Like, just flashing in a bunch of 12/12s is pretty sweet. It's just like putting that all together is very tough sometimes, but a lot of times people just die to like a turn 2 12/12 or a bunch of dumb Superions or whatever. The card is so goofy. It's so randomly goofy. But two of them do make a Galta, so I think that's pretty reasonable for me. All right. Well, thanks for watching. That was a fun tournament. That's my first tournament of season 26, so hope everyone here had fun. I'll see y'all later.